Alright, Kimbo White here. I'm going to throw up my UFC 119 predictions. Start off with the main event like normal, I guess. I am going to go with Frank Mirko Cro Cop 100%. I'm not saying Mirko doesn't have something in his bag of tricks to win, but his bag of tricks isn't deep enough. Frank Mir has the right idea. I just see Frank having too many tools in this fight. Ryan Bader and Lil Nog, I'm pretty excited about this because I was really excited to see Lil Nog in the UFC. Ryan Bader, just too strong, just as fast, and just too strong. I just see him manhandling Nogueira, and I mean, I'm thinking like second or third round TKO, or maybe even a submission if Nogueira can keep him getting hit a lot on the ground. Bader tries to stand up. He can get knocked the fuck out. He can get lit up like Christmas Day. Lil Nog has some of the best hands you'll find in the sport of mixed martial arts on the planet. Not only that, of course, his big brothers, Big Nog, and his team is Anderson Silva, and the guy's well-rounded. But Ryan Bader, I've been waiting to see Ryan Bader fight a name, and I think if he wins this, he needs to be fighting a top 5 guy. So I'm going with Bader in that fight, and Cruzado and Matt Serra. Man, I'm really kind of at a toss-up with this one. I just, for some reason, see Serra's. I think this one's going to end up on the ground. I think Lyle's going to want to bang, and I think Serra's got stand-up, but I see him going to the ground with it, and Chris Lyle's got some ground game, but nothing on the level of Matt Serra's. I think it's going to go to the ground. I think Serra's going to end up with a victory somehow out of that. It's really hard telling how. He can submit him. Whether he will or not, we'll see. But I'd like to see Chris Sonnen win. He's a hometown guy. I want to see him win in front of his crowd, but I'm going to go with Matt Serra. Evan Dunham and Sean Shirk are really, I'm really not sure about it. Really don't really much care. I'm just going to sit back and watch it. We all know, we think Shirk's going to want to be on the ground, but it's hard telling with Sean Shirk what he does anymore. It's hard telling what Sean Shirk's going to show up. And I know a lot of people like to say that about Mir, but I think that Mir's been fighting all top-notch competitions. The last 3 or 4 or 5 fights has been top 5 guys, flat out. So, you're going to lose fights. I think Frank Mir's always showing up ready to go. I don't think Sean Shirk is, and I think Sean Shirk has been trying too much of a stand-up game lately, which isn't near as good as his ground game. If he just stick to his roots, the guy, he'd probably already had another title shot. But, he wants to stand up with guys that are going to light him up, whatever. I tell you what, I'm going to go with Melvin Gillard over Jeremy Stevens. Once again, I think he's going to be able to bully Stevens around. Stevens got fast hands, but I see Millard wrestling him around, slapping him around a little bit. On the Spike TV, the prelims, Dalloway and Dorkson be a good fight. I'm really not going to make a pick on that because it's really hard to tell. These guys don't fight much, and they're both good, but it's really hard to tell how they're going to show up. It's not really going to make a prediction on that. I will take Matt Mitrione over Joey Beltran. I will take that. I think Mitrione's Mitrione's looking strong, man. He's working his way up the ladder, and I think Mitrione's looking strong, and I think he'll beat Beltran. But we'll see. Beltran might prove me wrong. He's got heavy hands. So, all right, everybody. That's my UFC 119 predictions. Somebody wanted me to make a comment on what I thought about Chael Sonnen. They tested him on September 2nd for performance-enhancing drugs. They found a trace of something in there when they retested him within the next couple of days. Tested it a little bit further. They found extremely high levels of testosterone, which they said was most likely caused by a performance-enhancing drug. If everybody doesn't follow all the news and stuff on MMA, in the last couple of months, Chael Sonnen had some really bad things to say about Lance Armstrong and this and that person using steroids, and is always making accusations and poking at people about using steroids. And then he comes up that he's, been using performance enhancers, and he almost had the fight won with Anderson Silva, and it makes me wonder if he would have won the title, would they have stripped him of the belt once he tested positive? Would they let him keep the belt? And then if you suspend the champion, do you strip his belt and let the two guys fight for it, or did he just suspend the champion and nobody can fight for the belt for anywhere from 90 days to a year or whatever it is? Because I'm just really not sure. Right now he's suspended until. Right now he's got 30 days to reply. If he doesn't reply within 30 days, he'll be suspended for a year. But if he notifies the athletic commission within 30 days, then on December 2nd, at their next meeting, he is going to make an official reply and appeal. He could have a chance to get retested and still rematch Silva in the January or February card there. But it's not looking real likely. And if he doesn't reply at all in the next 30 days, he'll be suspended for a year and fined $2,500. So my thoughts on it, really not surprised. Chael Sonnen talks more shit than anybody in MMA, and the guy's been saying ridiculous shit. Even though half of it I like to listen to because it's just flat funny, and he promotes himself better than anybody in the sport because of the shit that he says. People want to fucking see it, It's kind of like a smart version of the shit James Toney does. An intelligent version of that dumb shit is what it is. And it's really kind of genius, but at the same time, Chael Sonnen's going to have everybody hating him by the time it's said and done. He's doing a good job already. So, I don't know, man. Everybody can leave me their thoughts on that, but to be real honest with you, I'm just really not surprised. The dude's a talker. He's a swindler. He's a politician, man. He's a slimy snake. He's a snake in the grass. He's he's slick. You're not gonna, he's a con man. You know what I mean? He really honestly is. If the dude wasn't a politician and wasn't a fighter, he'd be a con man probably, because that's what he is. So, I don't know. Everybody have a good night. Last word with Kimbo.